Elijah was a prophet, a man of God. He lived in a time of trouble. People had turned away from God. They worshipped false gods, idols made of wood and stone. Elijah was chosen to show them the truth. He was chosen to be brave. Elijah challenged the king. He challenged the prophets of Baal. He stood alone, filled with God's power. He was ready to show the world the might of the one true God. The challenge was set. Elijah and the prophets of Baal, each would build an altar. Each would call upon their God. The prophets of Baal went first. They danced and chanted. They cried out to their God, but nothing happened. Their God was silent. Elijah's turn came. He built his altar. He placed a sacrifice upon it. Then he prayed to God. He prayed with faith. He prayed with power. And God answered. Fire fell from the sky. It consumed the sacrifice. The people saw the power of God. They fell to their knees. They cried out, "The Lord, He is God." Elijah's story is powerful. It's a story about faith. It's a story about courage. But it's also a story about representation. You see, Elijah was a black man. This matters. It matters because for too long the heroes of faith have been portrayed in a single light. We need to see ourselves in these stories. When we see Elijah as a black man, it changes things. It tells black children they can be heroes of faith too. It reminds us that God's power is for everyone. Elijah's story teaches us that faith knows no color. It doesn't matter what we look like. It doesn't matter where we come from. God can use anyone. We all have a fire within us, a fire of faith, a fire of courage, a fire that can change the world. Let Elijah's story inspire you. Believe in yourself. Believe in the power of God. And never be afraid to let your light shine. Because when we stand together, united in faith, we can overcome any obstacle. We can change the world.